Everybody, what is up, and welcome to Rock Gamer, and it's time for my weekly recap where I talk about the past week's Rock Band 4 and Guitar Hero Live news. Now, we'll save the Guitar Hero Live news for a little later. There's a ton of Rock Band 4 news. A lot of the road crew members, including myself, got their band bundles earlier this week, so I do have a little bit of gameplay impressions, although it's not very much right now. And I think the biggest news of the week is that the Ion Drum Rocker and the Midi Pro adapter for the PlayStation 4 both work. Harmonix actually originally said they weren't not going to work and maybe they'd support it down the road, but you just plug in your Midi Pro adapter and it works. Like, I tried my eKit and it worked totally fine. I can play pro drums. I'm guessing maybe Harmonix didn't even bother testing it, and maybe they just assumed that, it's not going to work, or they just want people to buy their instruments. But we also learned this week too that U2 has two songs in Rock Band. One is I Will Follow and the other one is Cedarwood Road. We also learned today that the music store is now up for both the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, so you can go download all your Legacy DLC. I'm actually going to do a video showing you how to do that, and I've also put a link down to Harmonix's blog post, which also explains how to do it on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. Speaking of the music store, we also learned this week that some of the songs that were previously pulled from the music store, including the Frank Turner song, the Gay Bar song by Electric Six, Morning Wood, Joan Jett, and Rock and Roll Star by Oasis, they've mysteriously shown up on the music store again. So if you guys missed out on a chance to buy them or transfer them over to Rock Band 3, you can now get them on the music store. According to people on Reddit, you can't import Rock Band 1, Rock Band 2, Lego Rock Band, or AC/DC track packs just yet. It seems like that'll probably be supported at some time down the road. We also learned that some of the, if you guys remember those pre-Rock Band DLC songs that went on sale, they were only $1. Well, apparently that sale is over now. If you guys missed out on any of the pre-Rock Band 3 DLC that was heavily discounted, they've gone back up to full price now. So instead of paying 99 cents a song, you're paying $1.99 a song. And that's the same goes for the track packs that were discounted and the albums as well. We also learned that two modes that were in previous Rock Band games will no longer be in Rock Band 4. We learned the performance mode is not in Rock Band 4 and the practice mode is not in Rock Band 4 either. Learn what the in-game modifiers are. So we've got individual track speeds, awesomeness detection, drum navigation, and guitar solo cues are the modifiers you can use in Rock Band 4. We also learned that Mad Catz put a firmware update on their website for the new Mad Catz instruments for Rock Band 4. Apparently you can just download them off the website, but I think from according to what Harmonix put out, they said to wait, so don't download them just yet. I imagine they'll probably just release a patch on launch day you could probably just use instead of having to go through the trouble of downloading it off the website if you don't have a Mac. We also learned this week that the new pre-authored drum fill system they have in Rock Band 4 can actually break your streaks. So if you're playing and you've got like a multiplier going, if you don't play all the notes in the pre-authored fills, it can actually break your streak, which, as somebody who's played a couple songs using this new system, it's really frustrating because I play pro drums, and I tell you what, the new note highway is pretty difficult to distinguish, toms from cymbals, but you can still turn it off and just use the old fill system too if you wish. We also learned all of the song difficulties, so I want to give a shout out to Bill TV Show. He was able to make a spreadsheet of all the song difficulties on each instrument and his full band, so if you guys want to see them, I put the link down below. Let's go on to our Guitar Hero Live news of the week. In the world of Guitar Hero Live, we got several new bands and songs confirmed for Guitar Hero TV. We got the Islanders band Coconut Dracula is confirmed for GHTV, is from the leaked beta footage. Epic by Faith No More is confirmed for Guitar Hero TV. We'll also see Nirvana, Good Charlotte, and Limp Bizkit on Guitar Hero TV, as well as Warrant and Killswitch Engage. Let's wrap up the week with the Amazon sales rankings, and Rock Band 4 had a stellar week. It's ranked 17th on Amazon, the band bundle. That's coming up the charts from 158th last week on the PS4, and it's ranked 18th this week. It moved up the charts from 82nd last week. Let's look at Guitar Hero Live. Guitar Hero Live had another solid week on the Amazon sales rankings. It's ranked 796 this week. It moved up from 1003 last week on the PS4. This week it moved down a bit to 680th from 602nd on the Xbox One. That basically does it for this week's news. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to have a full review of Rock Band 4 probably in the coming days here, so stay tuned for that, and there'll be a bunch of other coverage as well. And after launch, I'm going to be covering everything Rock Band 4, DLC releases, reviews, you name it, it'll be covered on this channel, so make sure you guys click the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and take care.